Saying I'm not smart? You're smart. That's better.
Number 10. Giving Leonard relationship advice. If your partner was still hanging out with their stunning ex, you might feel a little on edge too. But would you ask them to choose between their friendship or your relationship? That's what Priya does, much to Leonard's dismay.
I have to wonder if maybe you're not ready to move on.
No, I'm ready. I gave up the gift of sight for you. If that's not moving on, what is?
You need to cut the cord with Penny.
He's initially reluctant and even goes as far as asking Penny to move to avoid bringing it up. But she reads between the lines, and she gets it.
And can a fella ask his buddy to relocate? No questions asked?
Oh, for God's sake, Leonard, this is about Priya, isn't it? She doesn't want me hanging out with you.
Leonard suggests they continue their friendship in secret, but she quickly shoots that idea down.
Why don't we just shake hands and part friends?
Well, now, hold on. How about this? How about we still hang out, but on the down low?
Are you really that kind of guy?
No.
Penny might not be as book smart as the others, but her street smarts probably saved Leonard's relationship. Well, for now. Number 9. Teaching Leonard a lesson. In season 6, Penny decides to go back to school, starting with a history class at a community college.
I just didn't want anyone to know because I haven't told Leonard yet.
Oh, why wouldn't you tell Leonard?
Because it's me going back to school and he's gonna be all, you can do it and how can I help and I'm so proud of you.
At first, she hesitates to tell Leonard because this is something she wants to do for herself, and she knows he'll want to help. Indeed, he can't resist getting involved, and understandably, she's annoyed.
So let me get this straight. You just assumed my paper would be bad, so you wrote one for me.
No, I assumed it would be good, then I read it.
What?
A few days later, Penny shows Leonard that she doesn't need his help to get a good grade. Okay, sure. We discover she asked Amy and Bernadette for help, but Leonard doesn't need to know that. All he needs to know is that Penny's perfectly capable of navigating the academic world without him.
I don't think he'll be making that mistake again.
Good.
So, I know this goes without saying, but if either of you tell Leonard you help me rewrite this paper, I'll beat you both with a bag of oranges.
Number 8. Her emotional intelligence.
It faces the television at an angle that isn't direct, so we can still talk to everybody, yet not so wide that the picture looks distorted.
Perhaps there's hope for you after all.
When Sheldon and Penny first met, the idea that they could be BFFs one day was laughable. However, they quickly grew close and arguably had one of the best relationships on the show. In fact, Penny's sensitivity and compassion helped her develop a deeper and unique bond with the quirky genius.
I meant more like a little brother.
Oh. Well, I suppose I do think of you as a sister. And sometimes a mother.
Indeed, she knows how to get through to him in a way that his other friends seemingly can't, even though they've known him longer. She also knows how to keep him in check, which, if you know Sheldon, it's no easy task.
Does it frustrate you?
It does.
I get that. You know, it's okay to feel frustrated when things aren't going your way.
I suppose. Maybe it's not that big a deal.
If you ask us, Penny can be credited for much of Sheldon's character development throughout the series.
I hope you didn't think you were going to get through tonight without a hug.
You know, I used to hate these hugs. Now they're just extremely irritating.
Number 7. Figuring out Howard's magic trick. In this classic episode, Sheldon's utterly stumped by Howard's magic trick.
But is that your card?
Yes, it is very cool.
Well, it's not cool. It's a childish trick designed to confuse and intrigue simpletons. How'd you do it?
Naturally, the others revel in his frustration and taunt him endlessly. At one point, Penny tries to convince him to just enjoy the magic, but he's having none of it.
Oh, big deal. Not knowing is part of the fun.
Not knowing's part of the fun. Was that the motto of your community college?
A few seconds later, she gets her revenge for his savage remark by claiming she's figured it out. As always, Sheldon believes he's the most intelligent person in the room. So if he doesn't get it, there's no way she could. Oh, Sheldon, it's almost like you've never met Penny before.
If I don't know, you don't know. That's axiomatic.
Come here.
You're right.
Not too bad for someone who doesn't know what axiomatic means.
What makes this moment even funnier is that we later discover she's in on a much bigger joke. Number 6. Penny talks finances. To say that Penny's experienced some financial woes would be an understatement. But after switching careers, she goes from struggling actress to successful pharmaceuticals rep.
You should come over and read for a part.
Oh my God, I would love that.
You have a new job.
Maybe I could do both.
I don't think you can do both.
I don't think I asked you.
During an argument over whether Penny should audition for a Kevin Smith movie, Leonard finds out just how well she's doing. Not only does she earn twice as much as him, but she also has a pretty responsible plan for her finances.
If you're making all this money, where is it?
In a safe place.
What does that mean, under your bed?
No, it means a diversified portfolio of stocks and bonds. I'm not overly conservative, I'm young, so my guy said I can afford to take some risks.
Leonard's miffed by this new dynamic in their relationship, but we're super impressed by how she's turned things around. She also skillfully uses Leonard's insecurities and her quick wit to win the audition argument from before.
Would it make you feel better if I did something dumb, like sneak out of work one day to go audition for a Kevin Smith movie?
That would be great, thank you.
Number 5. Winning game night. It's game night in apartment 4A. Sheldon's convinced that he's at an advantage for simply being, well, him.
Pictionary, what are the teams?
How about boys versus girls?
Oh, that hardly seems fair. Yeah, but I guess any team that I'm not on has a decided disadvantage.
But he quickly learns that much of his braininess and expertise isn't just useless here, it's actually holding him back. Penny takes her good sweet time to enjoy the moment before stealing the show and the game.
All right, that's enough.
Nail polish?
Yeah!
Hilariously, no matter what activity they tackle, Penny and Amy best the guys at every turn. Would you call someone with that kind of winning streak a liability?
You don't think I'm smart enough. You think I'm gonna be a liability, even though I totally just used the word liability correctly in a sentence.
Didn't the guys learn anything from games night? They might underestimate her, but we'd want her on our team any day.
Wrestle. 1, 2, 3, pick.
Number 4. Nailing her pharmaceutical career. As we mentioned earlier, Penny gives up acting to pursue a career in pharmaceutical sales. Now, we all remember her initial interview, right? It was pretty abysmal.
Well, as a waitress, sales was a big part of my job. I mean, believe me, I convinced a lot of very large customers who should not be eating cheesecake to have more cheesecake.
Still, she gets the job, and she's actually pretty good at it. Penny proves that a college degree will only get you so far, and actually there are many other skills needed to truly excel in the workplace.
Or it's because she's the best damn salesperson here. Because I am. Now that we're clear on that, here are the drug specs and marketing strategy for Inflaminex. Which, now that I say it out loud, might be a placeholder.
Is it any wonder Bernadette chooses her as a team leader? Or that another company tries to poach her? Penny has possibly the most considerable career detour of any character on the show, and the way she handles it is truly admirable.
I'm not gonna let her go without a fight.
You do not want that. She's a biter.
But just think about it.
You know, I don't have to. Thanks, but I'm happy where I am.
Number 3. Teaching the guys pop culture. After a physics bowl tournament comes between the friends, Penny decides to put the guys' intellect to the ultimate test. But, you know, none of that physics stuff. Instead, she quizzes them on popular culture. And, well,
Marcia, Jan, and Cindy were the 3 daughters in what TV family? The Brady Bunch.
sure, Penny might not know the Newton's Law from Hubble's Law, but at least she knows the Brady Bunch, and who sang Oops, I Did It Again. And we don't know about your circles, but the latter two are more likely to come up in ours.
All right, singer who sang Oops, I Did It Again? Okay.
We think it's easy to determine who came out on top here. At least the next time we see Penny quiz Sheldon on pop culture, he shows some progress.
Chloe? See, I remember because if it looks like Kim, it's Kim. If it looks kind of like Kim, it's Courtney. If it looks nothing like Kim, it's Chloe.
Number 2. Checkmate, Leonard. Some might call it beginner's luck, but watching Penny kick Leonard's butt at chess was truly remarkable.
So if I move my horsey here,
Isn't that checkmate and I win?
As far as we know, this is her first time playing, and she hasn't even mastered the names of all the pieces. Yet she moves her horsey and wins the game.
Your king is trapped. He can't go here because of my lighthouse. And he can't go here because of my pointy head guy.
Sure, it's possible that Leonard's just a really good teacher, but we prefer to think that this proves that intelligence comes in many forms and that everyone has different strengths that help them excel. Penny's highly observant, intuitive, and learns impressively fast. It also shows that she doesn't get nearly enough credit for her intellect.
If I were you, I'd be worried that a girl who's never played chess in her life just kicked your ass.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honourable mentions. Helping Sheldon adjust to change. She imparts invaluable wisdom to anyone who can relate to Sheldon's struggles.
I guess the only thing that actually stays the same is that things are always changing.
Interesting. So you're saying the inevitability of change might be a universal constant?
Well, there's a little more to it than that, but yeah, sure.
Using Sheldon's love of contracts for good. How did no one else think of this idea? It's brilliant.
What if Sheldon had no choice but to be respectful?
What, is there a switch on the back of his neck we don't know about?
No, what I'm saying is you could add a clause to the contract that he can't make fun of Howard.
Opening Amy's puzzle box. Leonard couldn't do it.
Sheldon gave me a banana in a box. He was testing me too.
Unbelievable.
And how could a chimp even solve that? That was impossible.
Really? You couldn't get it out?
Messing with Amy and Bernadette. Who needs to be a genius when you have a smartphone?
You know, not a lot of people know this, but the monoamine oxidase enzyme was discovered by a woman, Mary Bernheim. That's right, my phone is just as smart as you guys.
Your Ken can kiss my Barbie. She might have no clue what Sheldon just said, but her quick wit is as sharp as ever.
On to your Ken.
Yeah, well, your Ken can kiss my Barbie.
Number 1. Inspiring Sheldon's string theory breakthrough. Penny didn't always show much interest in the guys' careers, but by the last 2 seasons, she was talking Sheldon through string theory and discovering comets.
I do see something.
Told ya!
What is it?
I don't know. Maybe it's a comet.
In the solo oscillation, she becomes a sounding board for Sheldon after he hits a professional wall. She helps him rediscover his love for string theory and even learns a little something too.
So it's sort of like a guitar string, but instead of making an actual sound, each vibration is a different particle.
Precisely. And when you express it in 11 dimensions, Einstein's relativity equations pop out. Does that sound like a coincidence?
It does not.
Yep.
Eventually, she offers him a fresh perspective that completely alters his approach to the subject. Sure, others have been stumped for decades, but Penny has a significant breakthrough in just one night.
We get around that by considering them as sheets. You know, topologically speaking, that has a lot of interesting possibilities.
See how long that take me? Like a minute?
Watching Leonard and Amy's faces when she shares the news is priceless. Where's her Nobel Prize?
Turns out the answer's knots.
That's cute, but you can't have knots in more than 4 dimensions.
You can if you consider them sheets. Good night.